Since there was rumours of you and Wladimir Klitschko fighting.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Wow. He's because there was talking about it, but it's gone quiet now for a bit. So I reckon he don't fancy it anymore. Having me on his case, but that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Boxing as at a time where like anything that anyone in a position of power imagines, they can make it happen.
All being well against Joseph Parker, if for some reason a fight with Usyk or whoever's got the belts doesn't materialise, the rest of the belts that is, are you open to defending your belt against Wladimir Klitschko?
Yeah, whoever wants it. Vladimir or whatever's the best, makes the most sense with the team and all that. But yeah, Wladimir Klitschko, the legend, Wladimir Klitschko, that would be something else, wouldn't it?
Yeah, look, I don't know how deep talks went, but Frank Warren did tell me they had a 5-minute phone call with someone from Germany before your fight with Parker was finalised. So there was very minor discussions, but that was something that actually was being looked at for Feb 22nd. So we'll see if Klitschko still wants to come back and His Excellency wants to do a fight between you and Klitschko later this year. That is quite an interesting thing to see how it plays out.
There you have it, guys. There is Daniel Triple D Dubois stating that he would welcome a fight with the legend, Dr. Steelhammer, Wladimir Klitschko. You know, me counterpunching Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is an equal opportunity champion. He's never been in a situation like, hey, would you like to fight Joseph Parker? Yeah, sure, why not? Would you like to fight Martin McCauley? He's never been like that. He's always like, who wants it can get it. I'm excited. Keep them coming. Let's go. Stop talking. Let's fight now. That's Daniel Dubois' attitude. And you gotta love it being someone that loves the pure combat of the sport. I love the ins and the outs. I love the combat and the trash talk, because I know if you can promote a good fight and can actually fight too, that means a lot because you're backing up what you're speaking up. You see what I'm saying? So I like Daniel, though. He's not much of a talker, but he's being more verbal. He's learning himself. You know, I think he has some help, and that's good. That's really good. You know, I think people need that push in their life, that push forward, that energizing incentive to do what you were meant to do. And obviously, Daniel Dubois is meant to fight. He's coming from a fighting family. You've seen his brother Solomon. He's off the chain, too. You know, I'll talk about him later. But back to Daniel. Daniel's like, hey, yeah, I would love to see that fight. I would love to. If Turkey wants it, we will get it. And that's pretty much been the narrative of the whole time, the last 2 years now, going on 2 years, that whatever Turkey Al-Sheikh wants, he's going to get. If he wants that fight, if he wants Wladimir, and I know he wants him back into the sport, and I know he wants to break George Foreman's lean, mean, fat-reducing machine record, right? That fight will happen. You know, but the good thing is we have no objections or distractions or barricades where the fighter's like, nah, I'm not interested. He's old. I don't get credit. I don't think I want to fight him because if I win, I lose. But if I lose, I lose type situation. So, you know, I'm glad that Daniel Dubois is actually willing to fight these guys. And I think a fighter like that and a champion like that should be respected a lot more than he is. You know, I think people are now understanding like, hey, this is the new wave of heavyweight. You know what I mean? And I think we hold on to that last generation as long as we can. And I think we should respect that generation that's fleeting, because we should admire what they've done, what they've did, and what they're doing, and what they will do before they leave the sport. But also, we need to embrace the new generation of fighters as well. And Daniel Dubois is that new generation of fighter. He was even talking about other fighters, which I'm going to do another video about coming soon to a phone or television near you from Counterpunch Boxing News. But yeah, it's a good thing to hear about that. And yes, there are legitimate talks. It's confirmed that Frank Warren talked to someone in Germany on the team of Wladimir Klitschko. Daniel Dubois is all aboard. It's up to Wladimir if he wants it. And if Turkey, I think he wants it, that fight will happen. And then we can see something magical, historical happen in the sport of boxing. The old rejuvenates back to the new. Okay. And I think that's what it's about. You know, to see what these fighters are still about, to see what these guys still have left, because boxing is very addictive when it comes to, you know, leaving the sport completely. You know what I'm saying? And then the urge or that temptation to return to the sport. Okay. And I think that's such a big deal with fighters. Look at Andre Ward and, you know, look at Ike Barabucci and look at Mike Tyson. Look at a lot of these guys that just cannot let it go. You know what I'm saying? But you guys tell me what you think of Daniel Dubois responding to the Wladimir Klitschko potential fight with himself being the IBF champion. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!